battle. Simon, Young Link.
And we're live. I hope everyone's doing really well. We're here at the Crew Battle Tournament, covering what game is this? Team Toku. This is
Final Team Toku. Go!
Team Toku versus Team MFH.
Yes, I am Gaia. I'm joined by Strong Pig, and we are here. We've got Team MFH, Team Toku. We got Young Link. We got a Young Link captain, and we got a Game & Watch captain. We got Simon. We got Young Link. We got Toffee of Young Link. Pretty good player. Has some good wins, and of course we know quality. He's the king of the South, and he's struggling. He's struggling.
Yeah, you got to be really careful with the brick to pick. Some very awkward sort of interactions could be off stage.
Yeah, he's a top tier tool, like you just said, I can't lie, but still solid character and quality. Obviously has what it takes to pilot the character. Ooh, almost getting the kill right there. Can he get the F tilt? Can he get the F smash? Anything? Oh, he's fishing. He's fishing.
Rotations, but meanwhile, looks like Toffee is trying to find a way back in. He's at 160. He's at 121%. Building even more. But really good higher rate. Really good call out right there.
You can't be caught lacking like that against Simon. He gets the shield low, he goes for that F2, he goes for the F smash, and he secures your stock. And just like that, so we're seeing Young Link secure the stock and Toffee moving on. Now, I think it's a score.
It is 7-6.
6-5. Fair enough, fair enough.
6-5.
Toku with a slight lead. And now we're seeing Weebly come up. One of the best Isabels, probably the best Isabel in the UK right now. He knows his stuff. He knows his rocket setups. He knows his fishing rod setups. The man has it down to a T.
Yeah, definitely one of the most experienced people in the Portsmouth region. But he's going to be up against a youngling, so it's going to be against someone who's going to try and abuse that sort of lack of good out-of-air options. And he's going to be pressured on the get-go. And one thing that you also need to consider with Isabel is just how like useless your pocket is, because you're getting sent so many projectiles your way, and all of them don't really get any benefits from being popped in.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, sure, like you might be able to pocket one fire arrow, but guess what? Here's 10 more. Here's 100 more. And Toffee is like absolutely willing to camp if he has to. But we might see the Greninja, to be fair.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. I think Greninja might be a better bet. At least in this environment, it's much heavier. It's a slightly heavier character, a lot more robust in terms of matchups, possibilities. But looks like we are going to see these.
All right. How many fire arrows can you pocket? Do you have your own fire arrow combos on deck? Because I mean, trust me, I was playing Weebly once, and the man had minecart combos as Isabel. Yeah. Not to be trifled with. He knows his projectile combos, and we'll see if he has what it takes to take on Toku right now. Or not Toku, but Toffee. Let's see. Alright, see the SDs come out.
Yeah. A little bit too hasty. We're going to go for the countdown. 2, 1, off we go.
Now we're seeing a little bit of setup, seeing the fire rolls come out, just filling each other, a bit of neutral going around. Right now, just seem to be pressuring each other from the mid-range, trying to find the opening, and Weebly going to get the first one.
Trying to keep him in that sort of fragile range, which is about can extend and he can excel in. But meanwhile, Toffee just needs to get one sort of entry in. Good use of the fishing rod right there. I really want to see a lot more of that off stage. You can see down there is going to be a little bit more on there. Really good spacing from Toffee right now. He really, if he can get this win, which he could possibly get into spots, it could be a huge team and beneath him now.
Absolutely. Talking about sea building houses, but Isabel's building a whole mansion right now, just keeping him out. Putting those pots down, putting down that cutlery and everything, and right now, Toffee's having a hard time trying to get in. Oh wait, no, there we go. All it takes is one cheeky fire arrow and your stock is gone, but Weebly knows this and he's playing around it pretty well. Getting the fishing rod, yep, you might be dead.
Yep, fishing rod coming out. Very receptive recovery. Has the 2x fishing rod. Oh, really good fire arrow, and now Tommy's on the back, he's on the offensive, sending Weebly all over the stage, sends out a Lloyd line.
Oh my gosh, yeah, Tommy's turning this into total wipeout, having every projectile everywhere. But managing to find the stock, and right now, to be fair, that stock was pivotal.
Scheming this ahead, which is good for going to bracket, but he needs a much more stable offensive if he wants to take this lead away from Team Toku.
Absolutely, he needs those hard rates. He needs to get a feel for Weebly's positioning and movement. Otherwise, he's going to be going down. Weebly's going to have a 2-stock lead, and that's not going to be a great position for Team MFH.
Toffee is trying to fill up the heat right now. 78% of the Isabel. Very light character. 1-4 there should be able to do it. Trying to get some recovery, but those balloons are so annoying to deal with in terms of trying to stump Isabel's recovery.
No, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, people say Isabel has one of the worst recoveries, but that has to be capped. I mean, do you know how hard it is to edge build sometimes? It's crazy. You always have to focus on the ledge trapping. Right now, Toffee seems to be aware of that. Seems to be getting him off stage and then just going for those, like, you know, careful, those more consistent ledge traps.
Oh, look coming out. And it's actually going to be a stock lead taken away from Team Millennium Hell. And the Isabel is going to be pulling through with a 2-stock lead.
Here we are, Game & Watch Isabel, one of the most mythical matchups in the game. Seriously, who has ever seen this?
Well, you would have seen it at Mashing Mayhem last week when you saw Cello versus Dr. Squeaker.
My fault. To be fair, I feel like this is one of those matchups where, like, you just... This seems like a random matchup. Like, both of your players pick random and you're like, oh, I got Game & Watch. Oh, wait, Isabel. Oh, alright, let's run it.
Yeah. One thing is one for Minion House to not underestimate this particular matchup. It can be very awkward for Game & Watch in terms of just like you can't because Isabel's always floaty, it's always looking up in the air, so you can't stump the approach you can with most characters. And yeah, if you get if the Game & Watch does lose neutral, then it's very hard for the Game & Watch to get back in against Isabel. That being said, if I remember last week looking at Dr. Squeaker against Jello, which is another up-and-coming Isabel in this particular region, then I expect to see a lot of different, a lot of aggression, a lot of trying to initiate the matchup as much as he possibly can. I think Minion does have that. He does have that experience beside him. He's one of the most experienced players within the region. He's been ranked number 2 for I think multiple years now.
Oh yeah, like the man knows his stuff. He's always coming to these locals. He's traveling around. He has that Game & Watch grind set. And honestly, Minion, quite frankly, has one of the best mentalities I've seen in the scene overall.
Yeah, I think he definitely does. He's definitely someone who's always smiling, he's always good. Sometimes I do feel like he tends to always go too hard for the kill, and that can leave him in some awkward positions. That's how I beat him at Resurgence, no cap. But yeah, it's if he needs to. Alright, he's teasing Incineroar. Let's go back to Isabel.
His Incineroar's kind of nasty, I can't lie, but we're going to be seeing the tried and true, because I mean, like, look, if you're at a deficit, if you're the last hope for your team, you want to be going with your main, alright? You don't want to be listing out these wacky, goofy, scrunkle secondaries.
Exactly, alright. Looks like he's just going for the stage pick right now. Minion is getting his tools up.
Yep, he's getting that ring-a-ding going.
Is he using his own music?
Yeah. He loves K-pop.
K-pop? This is K-pop.
I just made it up. He's listening to For Release. There's gotta be at least one guy out there that like plays classical music when he's in brackets. In his headphones.
I listen to jazz hip-hop in my head.
They're trying to stop listening to the same song together.
Okay. So it's gonna be Celine Dion, I Always Love You.
It would go so unbelievably hard. Imagine like rim bracket, Kazuya lands an electric, and
Alright, here we are. Jumping straight into it. We're going to be seeing an SD from the Isabel side first. We're going to see that constant countdown from the crowd.
we got Isabel on her hometown. Weebly on 2 stocks. This ain't a great position, but we'll see what Minion can do. 1, let's go.
5 stocks to be taken. That is the chop for Minion. One of the most experienced people in the region, who definitely knows how to get into these heads.
And these two have definitely played quite a bunch. I've seen them play at Smash at Naruto's, I've seen them play at the Cargos. These two have the experience against each other. The question is, who can exploit each other's habits the best, alright?
Bit of an upstage game. He needs to get that particular hitbox away from the balloons.
I think if Weebly takes 1 stock, this could essentially be over versus like Team MFH, because then obviously they still have that anchor, that back pocket player. Oh, good tech. Can't be messing those up. But all it takes for Isabel is one cheeky setup. Weebly again has to secure 1 stock, and his team is in a fantastic position moving into this next game.
Waiting next to Weebly. So it looks like he's going to be the first person to take a stock, and it's 60% on Minion. If he's able to take this extra stock, this could be some really impressive work. Managed to get the combo going, but Isabel's a very light character, very floaty, able to SDI out of it. Trying to space out things, but here comes the back edge. He's going to go for another upbeat to finish it off. Oh, he's going to be dying because of
this is a horrible position.
Yeah. He wants to take the stock super badly, and he's going to get punished for it.
I'm not crossing a game about home previews, but Weebly giving MFH a preview to the blast zone. See ya. Now MFH down. 1 stock.
20% as well. Will be perfect to be able to take this extra stock Weebly. Lloyd Rocket does manage to hit. Weebly.
Now, if Weebly only needs to take 1 stock, sure. He's been struggling a little bit in this game overall, hasn't been able to secure a stock from a ledge trap or a normal KO, but if he takes 1, that's all he needs. That's all he needs.
It's a very light character Game & Watch, so there's not much that he can do, just 1 fishing rod. Can put him in a good advantage state to take that stock, but dash attack is going to be bringing it up.
You can tell Minion is very well practiced in this matchup.
back it. Oh! He goes all the way in. He does manage to get the bomb in, but that is all. Waverly would watch. Waverly would be super happy about that.
Weebly with some harsh outplays, taking those stocks.
And in comes Toku.
Yep. Can you beat a young Link with 3 stocks when you have 1 stock? How do you do it? How do you do it?
Well, last time I played Toku, he did sort of rage after our game, so cheese.
Nope, maybe with it, 2 cheeky 9s perhaps, that might be all it takes, but we'll see. I mean, Toku, again, maybe struggling a little bit when it comes to the mental game, but has that advantage down on point. His disadvantage as well, very solid. So it's going to be hard for Minion to bring us back.
He's also a very cautious player. He definitely knows he's definitely not going to take this. Just 1 stock to go. He's not going to take this very lightly to begin with. I was talking about Toku.
Go. When it comes to crew battles, there's a 98-minute timer, right? Now, I'm not saying, like, you know, Young Link can't time out Game & Watch for 98 minutes, but hear me out. That might be a strat.
Toku can do it. Toku can do it.
Stuck to camp for an hour. True. This is all the more important.
He's going back to the Smash Ball.
Yeah, trying to get that boxing on. You don't want to camp you out too hard.
The final countdown for this game is going to be starting.
What do you do here? We got a 2, we got a 1, and they are off. Let's see what's happening here.
The bombs come out. A little bit of cheating talk from Minion out to Brent starting off. But it's immediately going to get Toku neutral. He can go down there, trying to go
This
combo,
already
back
is
air.
38%.
Pressure.
And you still have 2 stocks to play around with. Like, I don't want to say it's curtains, but how do you bring this back? You need a 9, you need a down throw, you need cheese.
Oh, he's going for it. You asked for it, guy. You asked for it. He's not going to get the 9 just at this point.
It's what he needs. It's what he absolutely... Oh, he's refreshing it. He's going for the 9. And Toku knows this now, so he's going for the cab.
Go to the cab. Get the extra percentages.
Yeah. Something like...
Secure the win. Here he comes. Coming out. Not going to say it's over, but that is buttons.
Like that. Yeah.
And it's going to be Team Toku going into the finals against the almighty Team Solid Gamer. Wait, what?
Yeah, Oscar might be a minion, but Toku grew up taking out Minion, and now we're moving out to, I believe it's Grand Finals? Yes. Grand Finals, winner side, right?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Was that an upset?
Maybe.
I think Team Minion was set to go second. Were they?
We were not second seed.
No,
Team quality was.
Team quality was overvaluing quality, I think, a little bit there. Anyway, we're going to be immediately moving on to the finals. We've got Team Toku with the mammoth task of trying to take down Team Solid Gamer, Critius, and LBBs, the 3 strongest players.